Hey guys, and welcome to the first part of my Popgoes 2 video series that will talk about what Popgoes 2 would have been like or could have been like, and the possibilities of it being remade, which is unlikely but you never know, or being continued on by the Popgoes development team. Now I doubt that anyone, or even the Popgoes development team at all, will try and remake or continue the development of Popgoes 2, but there is a small chance of that happening. I was thinking of doing it because I've coded games and made games before, but I don't think I will now because it's actually turned out to be harder than it was gonna be. So yeah, I'm just gonna cancel it while it's early in development and not let too many people down, and especially before I get too far in development, and I will be very annoyed at myself if I cancel it. And especially the ones who like to see my games and watch me develop them, and my friends and that follow me and my account on where I develop my games and make my games and graphics and designs. So yeah, I'm just going to cancel that project I was working on. This is what the main room was going to be like in Popgoes 2 before Popgoes reprinted, remade most of Popgoes 2, and the main room was changed. In the original Popgoes 2, you would have to print the toy animatronics heads from FNAF 2 to lure the epitome animatronics away from you by making them go to a different route that avoids your office. But if you take too long, then you have to press the light button on either side of your office to see which side they are coming from. And if they are on either the right or left side, when you check with the light, you go hide on the side that they are coming from, and then after that, you can go back to working on printing the toy animatronics heads. But be careful, if you make a mistake and go onto the wrong side, you will be jump scared instantly and you will die. But you have to print a toy Bonnie head for Epitome Popgoes, which is a very cool mechanic as well, actually. And then a certain toy animatronic head for each of the rest Epitome animatronics. So like a representative toy animatronic head for Epitome Blake, Sarah, Saffron, Crow, and that's it. And then on the final 6th night, Simon would have finished making Deadline, and you would be killed after just a few seconds. But there is only one way you can stop that from happening, and I really like this part of the game idea, and that is by playing every single minigame after the end of each night and doing everything correctly to unlock a secret button that you can press that can shut down Weaselware, and once you click/press the button, that shuts down everything that is connected to Weaselware, like all the animatronics, everything. And that is, of course, on the final 6th night. That shuts down, like, the animatronics and that. Before I said the final 6th night is when it happens. Yeah, it means all the animatronics, Heartless Popgoes and his gang, and the Epitome Popgoes and his gang, and even Deadline, even you, the player, Frayed Strings, all shuts down everything, even Jeremy's mind. Even the Dream Catchers and the Heartless animatronics, Epitome's, Deadline, even Frayed Strings, the player, yourself, all shuts down. As you click the shutdown button, that shuts down everything, like I said before. Deadline reaches you at your door, but stops just before he's about to aggressively tear you apart and attack you. And now I'm going to quickly talk about the reprinted version of Popgoes 2, which would have you still playing as Frayed Strings, but in Fritz's office that is in the pizzeria. But compared to the pre-reprinted version of Popgoes 2, where you're in Fritz's south office that is in the warehouse, the main area/office has been changed significantly, and there is no longer any lights, ways to avoid them from killing you when they get to your office or go through the route near your office. And you also aren't in the warehouse anymore. You're basically in the middle of the warehouse and pizzeria. The main reason the gameplay was so different and Fritz's south office was moved to Fritz's office in the pizzeria, so from the warehouse to the pizzeria. And the reason that was also so different is because the development team wanted the game to be skimmed down and made more simpler so they could try and finish it pretty soon, and so they didn't have to stress as much and worry as much. But to do that, they decided that they had to change the office from Fritz's South office in their warehouse to Fritz's office in the pizzeria, but kind of in the middle of the pizzeria and warehouse. But sadly, they still ended up cancelling Popgoes 2 anyway.